Well, hello everybody. It is me, Chicken Master, and I have a new video here. Um, I don't know how to. Let's introduce it. I really don't feel good about the what are they called? Coatings. Coatings. I don't feel really good about the armor coatings in Halo Infinite, and here's why. So, I've kind of I actually tried to film this like before today. I think it was like yesterday, really. And I'm filming this just under a week. Um, no, I'm basically filming this about a week in advance. So if we get new stuff, I don't know. I might be able to add on, but I don't know exactly when I'm gonna upload because I try to make sure my videos. I try to just get them done so that way they're done and I upload them. Downstairs, they might lose a little bit of relevance, and I hate that. But anyway, so I tried to make this yesterday. And it's just yeah, and I was having a rough night. I was playing Halo and I was having a rough night, but also I wasn't 100% sure. I was kind of I don't know, and so the video was kind of. But now, and I was actually feeling better about the coatings, and then I did a little more digging, and it kind of already existed, but I was still kind of reading and looking at it. I was kind of getting upset. Is not only are the coatings just not right, I just don't feel like they're the right way to go, like the way they're doing them, the way they're coloring them, the way they're showing them, and telling us how it works when you equip it. Not only do I think that that's wrong, but I also think that the monetization of it is off. And the first part is kind of more just opinionated in terms of, like, oh, I'm used to what Halo's offered and I like it, stuff like that. I just wish we got primary and secondary. I just wish we did that. But what I think they could do, so we could, because I really like the texture idea, the idea that your armor can be any kind of shine or finish. It's kind of like, oh, that's cool. I was thinking about similar to Rocket League, where, if you're unfamiliar with that, you get, with your car, you get two colors. You get a primary and a secondary, and you get these decals, and they kind of sit however. And you can choose for each color a different paint finish. So one can be really shiny and it sparkles, and then the other one can be flat. It can be really, a matte kind of color texture, and that's really kind of fun. It really promotes creativity. Each player can look their own, and I was like that. And when with Infinite trying to do this thing, I'm like, that should be how kind of the way you do it. Let's keep our colors, but let's also choose finishes, or textures, whatever, coatings for our colors. But still, let's get to choose our colors. So instead of saying Red Shift or Monarch, you're getting, Battle Hardened, or, just like this things are fresh, whatever. I don't, names are kind of whatever, but it's like they'll be named after kind of what they look like, what your Spartan's going to look like in terms of finish, because then you could have a Spartan that, with paint, with, the paint finishes that really, the paint is chipped, they're, exposing the metal underneath, there there's scratches and, or there's dirt on it, or it's plastic, if that's what you want, or it looks almost rubbery, latexy, if that's what you want. Like, you can create these things. You can be that. That way you can go, oh, you chose to do that. Oh, well, that's cool. Instead of, oh, you have Redshift. Well, I have Redshift too. It's like, hey, that's cool. So yeah, that's kind of the first thing I think. Just real quick, it just eliminates that problem right away. Let us choose the coatings of, the finishes, the texture of the armor, but still let us choose our colors, because, like, I mean, I look at the coatings and they look cool. I mean, those are cool ideas. They're just really poorly executed in a way that's just not what Halo players are used to, so that's really where that comes from. So secondly is the monetization of it, which I don't, partially because I hate the way they're doing the coatings, you know, it, I think about, with like Halo 5, I spent money on packs hoping to get the armors, and eventually I got some of the armors I wanted. And they were cool, but I didn't earn them. So it wasn't as enjoyable. I was like, oh wow, I have this Helios scroll. Oh wow, I have the Hell Jumper. Oh wow, I have the Mark IV. Yeah, those were really cool, but I didn't do anything to get it. You know? And then of course the customization of those was terrible too. But with these coatings, it's like you have to pay for the colors, you know, because it's like because based on the Monarch and what we know of the $5 value of it, it's like so if we don't get it at that point, like we have to pay $5 for the color purple. So the color purple is nowhere in the game. It doesn't exist until you pay for it, which at least and that's what it is as of right now. It could change. It could be something different. I highly doubt it because they've already done a lot of this for promotional for the other offers that people are doing. It's they've already the damage has already been done. They've already gone and been like, oh, this is how we're doing it. So there's not much we can change. But at the same time, it's like you need to do better. You need to change that, you know. And I understand if you say, okay, it's free to play the multiplayer. All this service is not. It's like, oh, that's great. Downside is we knew that we were gonna have to pay for something. If we wanted stuff, we had to pay for it. And the thing that I hate is it's similar to games like Fortnite, as you will, where you have to pay for those skins. You have to pay for that. But those are full skins. I mean, those are for the most part they're pretty decent. They're really cool, and that's all you get anyway. But that's how it's always been. Whereas with Halo, it's like you've been able to customize your colors, and so you have to buy colors. It's different than buying a skin. You know, and then I know there's going to be special edition skins that are like seasonal or stuff like that. Like I mean, you take like right now, Doom Eternal's got they have their Halloween thing, and you can get I think it's the Cultist Marauder. You can get I know the Slayer. You can get he's got the skeleton. He's got the all black armor with like the light kind of blue skeleton. Like that's cool and stuff. And those are seasonal kinds of things. And those are cool. But remember, that's a thing you're rewarded with for doing good, for playing and earning and stuff like that. With this, it's like you'll have to get that somewhere, and then they'll be like, "Oh wow, you did that." It's like instead of an armor, it's a coating. As of right now, it's so hard because I don't want to be rewarded, you know, with coatings like that. Like coding should be kind of just a oh yeah, hey, look, you leveled up, and here's your rewards. Oh, look, you get a coating. Hey, that's great, thank you. With armors, it's more. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling because I'm just confused by the whole thing. It confuses me a bit because it's like because basically for me being confused, then I go maybe this just shouldn't be the way it's done, you know, and I and it's hard because I don't have the answers. I really don't. I wish I did. I really wish I did, but it sucks. It does because it just seems wrong. It's like I don't want to pay for these colors. I don't want to. I mean, if they have a cool like finish that is very kind of you're gonna have to do a little extra for it. It's like okay, whatever. I understand that. You know, so yeah. If they wanted, I guess if they want to monetize, my supposed was falling asleep. If they want to monetize certain finishes, of your armor and certain armors, it's like if it's worth it, if it makes sense, and it's like okay, we have a $6 game, and it's complete, the multiplayer's complete. I get good stuff, and then you kind of start bringing on special things every now and then. A lot of it's rewarded, and I'm already dropping 60, 80, whatever the special edition will cost, dollars to play this game. I want the stuff that comes with it. I don't have to pay for a lot of stuff on the side. You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard. The first part made a lot of sense to me. The whole finishes thing, kind of organizing it, but like, oh yeah, you can do this and add that. still let us do this and let's choose that, you know? Because if they really want the finishes, and or the coatings, whatever you want to call them for the texture, of the armor, whatever it looks like, I think that's fantastic. I think that's a really cool idea that we haven't seen yet in the game. I think that'd be great. But the way they're doing it is just not right. It sucks. And it's hard because I know I'm still going to buy the game. I know I'm still going to play it. I'm excited for the story. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm hoping it looks really good. I'm hoping it plays really good. Yeah. I'm hoping, it really just is good. But the multiplayer definitely has me worried. And I don't know. I don't know. Because I like playing Halo 5's multiplayer, and I'm sure the multiplayer for Halo Infinite will be good. I'm sure the gameplay itself will be fine. But how it looks and my customization, I really kind of fear, because I hated Halo 5's. That's probably the part of Halo 5 I hated the most, other than the campaign. Campaign I hated more. The customization was just, there was so many armors, so much stupid stuff, and it just didn't look good. Nothing was right, and I feel like that this game's going down a very similar path in that, where this is not gonna look fantastic and feel good as it for you as the player. So, I mean, part of it. The sad thing is, it's really going to be a time will tell. I mean, I hope 343 has the resources to maybe change it. And it's hard because it's like, well, it's their game; they get to make it. If this is what they want, this is what they make. But at the same time, it's like, but this is important stuff to people. So, oh well, that's just my take on it. So, I guess I'll see you next week. And if you want to make sure you get next week's video, whatever that may be, you might want to hit that subscribe button. Just so happens. Get the bell. You've done it to so many other YouTubers. I'm sure you know the process, so I won't walk you through it really. But yeah, just that way that way if you're really excited about it, and if you're not, if you want to just kind of stumble upon it, hey, by all means, that's cool. I just like it when people watch it. I don't really, it's like, yeah. And to the now 38 of you who have subscribed, thanks for being here, sticking with it. Some of you have been recent, like, kind of, as I haven't been posting a lot of videos. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. It just makes me laugh. Because last year I made a lot of videos, and then this year I got a couple. I got, I think I got a good number of subscribers, which, hey, thanks, guys. But it's funny because I'm like, I haven't done much this year. But if you enjoyed it, and that's what matters. So, yeah, thank you again for watching. See you next week. See ya.